You do it.
Whoa,
You're
whoa,
trying to match
whoa.
our
You're
flow.
copying our shit.
Nah,
No,
bro, I have
fuck
no
we're
idea what
not.
you're
Y'all
talking
ain't trying to
about, bro.
copy us.
Yo, yo.
Our
No,
code
this shit
speakers.
is really
What do you mean?
It's your
Fuck ass
GG.
pumpkin, bro.
Is that audio output capture? Anyways, as I said before, I mean, WGW has had like a lot of rosters. I think they have like 4 or 5 currently, and I mean,
believe it's 5.
yeah, it's a whole bunch. I mean, they have an EU team as well, but I feel like this roster looks pretty good. Recently they moved. This was red before, and then like they moved it to blue, and they just like completely got rid of blue because like for some reason they were just egoing Leo. But I'd like to know more about Overlord.
I mean, from what I know and what they say, one, they have 2 1-tricks. Average used to 1-trick Yoru, and and they were talking about. Actually, I don't think I can say that. I don't know. But they might be a bit bad about having 1-tricks, which isn't necessarily the greatest thing ever, and one of them might not be on the most viable agent of all time. Yeah. Not Yoru.
Not your.
Yoru is definitely viable.
Yeah, especially in like pro play and even in ranked. He's
Yeah.
been like really in the meta, so. Going into map 1, so far, Overlord have locked in 3 agents. I think as you said, average, being on that Yoru that, may or may not be his 1-trick. And rest seems to be hovering that they're doing a double duelist comp, but on the other side of WGW, it's leaning more towards a double initiator comp with that KO and Silva, which is interesting as you don't really see as much double initiator nowadays. It's mostly double duelists or like sometimes even double smokes, and like it's mainly not a very like initiator heavy gameplay in this like meta, you could say. But that solo Astra though, it's very interesting.
Yeah, initiators have taken their back burn, but I do see the pseudo initiator coming out in Astra as well, so I'm interested to see how they're gonna pull this one off. Also see that Waylay over on attack, so I am wondering how their entry's gonna go, Omen Blind can cover a good amount of space and cut off audio, but I do believe it's gonna be a little rough with how open some of these sites are. It will clear their corners though, and I feel like if they decide to hit a site, it'll be a big help for their util as they do clear a lot of space. It's a lot of AoE util on their on the attack side, so hopefully we'll see a good push here. But I do also think that the defense is going to be able to retake pretty decently on top of this. So let's see how they do. We do see Sova in the garage, which is pretty
Standing ahead.
Yeah, Dark comes out. Spots 2 or 3, I believe. Fight coming down though.
Shot done.
Overlord win it out. Up numbers now. 3v5. Kind of playing it slow now. Pressure smoking B main. It's just a stalemate so far. Overlord looking for anything, any over peeking from WgW, but they're just not getting anything. They're looking to work that A side though. This turret might be a hindrance. It's broken. Cypher spotted out. Looking to pivot back towards B, I believe. Creek has the C space though. He's gonna find no eyes. Oh.
No more secrets.
Oh.
Quick flick.
30 seconds left.
That's Creek's taken down. It's a 2v5. Seems impossible, but free C site here. They will have. And
They are not aware of that C push.
10 seconds left.
yeah, they have all 5 players
Planted.
towards A here. This is... It's going to be a retake. Match still has that paranoia though. Looking to fight into that garage space.
Yeah, they just rolled though.
Revealing area.
They might try swing. They don't know that there's 2 there. Console finds 2. Paranoia coming out.
Last
Match
player
taken
standing.
down by the shock dart.
One enemy
Now,
remaining.
Console has the clutch. Ace. Oh, but he couldn't get the shot. He gets the ace, but it doesn't even matter. Overlord have taken the round.
I'm gobsmacked. That was so close. It was literally seconds of difference that could have made that. Unfortunate for them, but WgW goes in with 0-1 or 1-0. My apologies. And it does look like they are trying to play more of a retake strategy. Killjoy is a good hold, but with so much space to try and hold down,
here.
I think they
Right
may be
here.
going for some form of retake strategy.
Standing ahead.
Yeah, early mid fight here. Flash coming out. It might just be a B take. Close range, benefiting these pistols. Dodd takes on 1. Takes on that
Spike
Killjoy.
planted.
Now, 4v5. Costa taken down though. Creek has a long wrap from C. What will they think about it? 2v3, already a bunch of damage done. Finds
player
one.
standing.
Finds a second. They can convert this. It's up to AVG with that Guardian in hand now. 2 bullets, 2 for each. But that is WgW taking the round. What an ego.
Unfortunate, but that was beautiful take. That. I wonder how this bonus is gonna go. It does look like they are gonna go over into C. The defense has been leaving that a little bit open, but it does seem to be doing them somewhat good in terms of how they play out. I think this specific round is going to be kind of a coin toss. Let's see how they all handle it.
Yeah. Very mid-heavy setup. All 5 players. 2 in garage. That C is gonna be free though, and WgW are just gonna take it. Ends up finds 1 terrible smoke. But Dodge uses it to his advantage. Finds 2, but match taken down. 2v4 with the pistols.
One enemy
Bill
remaining.
found an upgrade, finds Creek, but that's it. Now round's already over. That was fast.
That was very, very quick. That did not give them very much time, but does seem as we got another A hit going on over here. Looks like they're starting to gravitate towards this A side. I do see that Cypher lurking, which is pretty standard, but last round we saw pretty standard bonus gameplay, especially on C. And it was really quick though. They did it really fast. I wonder how fast it's gonna go this time with all those players over on that push.
Yeah. Already A space taken for Overlords. Average, I think to TP out though, but then it's just gonna be a B hit. Body almost hanged out. Seems like they're taking C-Link. God, shit, gets taken down by Hottie. Spectre with the trade though. Creek's taken down on that lurk on A. Now it's just gonna be
Spike planted.
3v4 in favor of Overlords. WgW is gonna be a tough site hold. They don't really have any util to stall. Flash comes out, average, unable to finds one, knocked out Logo.
Enemy remaining.
Match all up to him, but he could not take them down. Overlords puts the second round up on the board.
Good round from Overlord.
Revealing area.
I do see that the
If you're not
hit
a good
was pretty
shot today,
sporadic, and
don't
they
worry.
did get an
There are
early
other ways
pick
to be
off
useful.
in that window. If I'm not mistaken, my apologies. I do have a dog that is continually trying to eat something he can. But I did notice that someone died really early, and I think that they need to prepare their swings before, a little, like with multiple pieces of util so that they can make sure that they do take that site. If we do see all of their efforts going over to C now, it looks like they're gonna start pushing out of C. Let's see how they handle that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just individual swings, especially in that like
Bye-bye.
C-Link take. I mean, it was just 1v1s, but they're just working the map now, trying to find or get any space that they can. Because these 5-man hits, I mean, they worked before, but it seems like they're trying to slow down the game and try to really get that space and go for a good hit. Oh, Armbot ticked. Oh no, it's a KJ. Dot into the site. No one though. It's just KJ playing up in heaven. Builder.
Spike planted.
Trying not to get spammed out. Oh, popped for average. They're gonna know where everyone is. This retake's gonna be really good. Dark comes out, pings out Dodge. Average in the middle of sight on ults. That's one. Inside of WgW gets traded out by Drats though. Do they know when to tell? Matt dropped down on, finds one, unable to find a second. That's putting up a finding 3. Now it's just up to him. Has to find one
Enemy remaining.
Can he do it? Finds one. Does he know where Creek is? Tense. So close. Time is not on the side and Creek plays it so well. Almost another ace clutch. But always faltering at the 4th.
That retake was beautiful, but that hold from Cypher unfortunately just diffed him. They did really slow into sight, and the team didn't quite know what where they were at until they exploded into sight. So they ended up just opting for a retake, and it almost worked. And I think with their comp that they have going on with that Astra, with that Yoru, with that Sova, with Neon, I think that they have really good retake potential, but it looks like they're pushing it.
They really like taking like these early contact fights and then just slowing it down, it seems.
Early
Unable to find
contact
the
is
camp.
very big for them.
Yeah. Especially when they find value off the picks. It's very good for them. looking to take A space though. It is just Builder against 3 of them. They're re-clearing mid though, so now they have a decent bit of info. Does Creek pop his cam though and find these 2 players? He does. Oh, Builder finds Dodd while pulling out his ult. And it's gonna be another retake. Average spotted out by
I know
Creek.
exactly where you are.
Spike planted.
2v3. Ult popped. For
Revealing area.
and he's just gonna wait like
Deploying
mid
drone.
dart misses. Unfortunately.
Enemy
Drone
tag.
comes up, spots on match. Also knows where Casso is.
Last player
Creek
standing.
with the flank so good on these lurks, and that's gonna be the 4th round for WgW.
Yeah, he's so good. Quickly mute the stream audio sec. I'll try to fix the stream.
All right, we are back. We do see a fidget spinner coming out from the sofa. But it doesn't look like they're gonna do
build.
very much so. Cannon? We do see an 8-hit starting out over here on A. I do believe that they're gonna get a counter push against them, so it's basically just gonna be fighting for this space. I believe. Never mind, they rotated for 3.
Yeah. I spots out 2, I believe. Done. 200 pumped by Builder, but immediately traded by Venta. Oh, Creek. He can find Audi. He does. Now it's left to the average with this Marshall unable to steady the shots. And that's Creek finding 2 in
Spike
the round.
planted.
Now it's up to No, Yes, and Drats. Drats has looked very good. so
Last
far,
player
though.
standing.
Never mind. Right as I say that, head gets taken off, and it's up to No. Yes. This is that sheriff upgrades to advantage. Also, gifts to Sova.
What a round from them. We weren't even able to get the bomb down. I feel bad for them. I always hate rounds like that where you think a push is gonna go so good and it
What
just
the
doesn't,
fuck?
unfortunately. And right now I do see that they got more of their time, or their people going over towards the seaside. And oh, I see a timeout. My screen lagged. My fault. I can't see exactly who this is for on my end, unfortunately, but
It is for Overlord.
oh right, Overlord. That it looks like they are going to try to maybe they'll try to do a little bit more of a backing up and letting them have sight, because they are good at pushing, but wait, I believe I'm talking about the correct team, correct, right?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. They have been trying to push out, but they may just need to play retake instead and letting the attack have sight, because sometimes what can happen is they'll get into their space, but they just end up letting them have it's like playing Osu. You gotta click it at the right time. It's basically just like goes across the screen and you hit. It's a very simple way to hold an angle. So I feel like that's a lot easier for them to do if they're pushing them. So if they let them have sight first, then they're a little bit more crowded, less angles to try and hold, and they can overwhelm them with util a little bit more besides wasting it on the push.
Yeah, their retakes has also looked like pretty good with like all this util, but they do have the man advantage from just holding, like as you said. But I mean, now they don't have a lot of space. I mean, you have Drats holding this long angle into A. Drone coming out though. Might spot the two of them. What? Spots the Sova, but I mean, now they know that at least one more player is with him. But I mean, they're just playing this slow, trying to work the map, trying to find space anywhere that they can. Maybe find an overextension. But they're just not getting anything. They're gonna need at least an A pick to get them back into this round. Looking like they're working C space, so that lurk smoke is being popped on C. But I mean, everyone's just anchoring their sides. Oh, the timing from Creek so well finds average, but does he think about Builder? No, he doesn't. Spike going down. 15 seconds left. It will be down. KJ will pop. Casa gets ulted. Will he though? Electing to just play retake. Oh, that's a good ult.
Caution here.
Okay, interesting. 4v3 though. Astral Divide pop. They know that one's flanking though for Wolf Builder.
Gone.
Casa finds one off the
Player
goal.
standing.
Builder takes down Casa though. Now
Last
up
player
to
standing.
Bento, he finds two. Now it's just Builder. One doesn't check the corner, and that is three. A life round for Venta. Finding three. Peeking through the wall and getting two.
I'm gobsmacked by that play by WgW. Wow. Okay, so the Killjoy ulted, and then the Sova baited himself by getting caught in the ult, which made the two on C site run around a little bit and trying to see if they could hear or find the person who did get caught in the Killjoy ult. But then there was a lineup, and then he ulted to double up the damage and get that person up on the view.
That's finding that early pick on the spot. Looking to take more space, dodges that KO9. Oh, will be running out though. Venta dropped down low. And it's just a stalemate once again, but they have three towards that A side. No, yes, electing to rotate though. Now they're just slowly re-clearing every single part of the map, it seems. Drat's now left alone in A long. Creek might be going up against Builder, just takes down the KJ turret, that's it. Brings over average, though, onto that C site. Even with this, like, gun disadvantage, they have a solid amount of pressure, especially pushing up A long. I mean, WgW just don't even want to contest it. Creek is up into window though. Ooh. Smoke comes
30
out.
seconds left.
Do they think about it?
So many.
Three staring directly at him. Won't even find one. Finds one. Unable to get the transfer onto the second though.
Concealment.
That's a rifle now. They have 15 seconds once again. Venta taken down. Now it's up to Casso and match. Little whiff out there from Hottie. Now 1v3 for Casso. Unable to. And that is the eco for Overlord.
Unfortunate. He tried to find that pick and window to allow his team to explode onto B, and I don't know if he even knew the third person was there. He ended up swinging two, and there was, I think that was all he knew about. But it allowed his team to get into sight, but they just couldn't hold it down. B is such a hard hold for any team, really. It's really only good on ecos and bonuses because of how many entrance points that it has. It's the same idea as Corrode. B-site, or I believe it's B-site. Yeah, B-site has 4 entrance points to retake from. The other site on that map only has 3, so when you're thinking about what site to try and hold off a retake from, you want to also think about how much the defense has to retake with.
And also, like, Corrode's just a hard map to play, especially as, like, the, like, attackers that they're, like, retaking from every single choke point, then, I mean, you're just cooked. You have to fight for space. But this B-site, again, yeah.
As what's happening.
One enemy remaining. Spike down.
And, I mean, this B-site is so hard to take, especially, like, even not on an eco as well. If you can just leave the site and retake it, it's very easy to retake, especially with, like, these, like, this KJ ult, the timeout coming out from WgW, but, like, this KJ ult, this Yor ult, this Sylva ult, and the Astra, I mean, it's just so easy to retake B and or hold it down.
Yep, and we do see a 6-4 Overlord taking their 4th round, and we also see a timeout from WgW. They did lose, WgW did lose a couple, they did do a good retake on their bonus, but this one, it looks like Overlord did do better at the take on B. So, I think what WgW's plan here is to try and focus more on that B retake and let their heavy hitting power go towards A and C, so that they can let B be that retake site, so that they don't gotta worry about it as much. I think that we're also going to see a little bit of that Killjoy hold down on site to hopefully, on that B site, to hopefully chip some damage if they do push it again. I think that's what they're expecting to happen, is a B push. Especially based on this Killjoy util. But she does look like to be backing up, so maybe she's just splitting up her util so that she's covering multiple sites. And it does look like, as always, those duelists will probably end up pushing out of A.
Yeah. I mean, even if, like, Drats just makes pressure with that stun and then getting average on the line with the op, as what they're doing, it's really good. And I mean, they're just hitting C here, even though Venta was taken down in mid. Creeks has this lurk though, but the long ball being such a hindrance. Spotted out, but he still gets no yet.
Cage triggered.
4v4, even numbers scratch that.
One
They're
enemy
cracking the
remaining.
site open, and now it's only left to average in a 1v3 low HP, but Dodge takes him down.
What a round.
Last round.
What
in
a
the
round
half.
there. C seemed to be a typically easy take for them. It was pretty left open. I think all it had on there was a KJ turret. It may have had a molly as well, but I don't believe that it did. That Killjoy turret. Oh, and we see the fall damage that Sylva took from Evan. Oh gosh. This entire game has been chaos. But C was a pretty easy take due to just that Killjoy turret being on site. So let's see how they change it out.
Yeah, I mean, Shock Dart, what a lineup. Really finds value there. He takes down one with the off. That A long space. They have no A long space anymore, but this C site being taken, though
Spike
one
planted.
casualty will be taken alongside it. And I mean, they just have a bunch of util to retake. Their average has this entire kit. Oh, Dimensional just popped. And it's just a clear sight. Everyone's just playing off site. He will spot them. Only spots Venta though. Surprisingly. That Cypher ult will be popped. Paranoia comes out. They're just not peeking. They know that they have so much util. Creek spotted though. Builder? What? Are we sleeping? Tussle finds one with his ult. And Hottie. Stick the bomb. They don't check average though. Average.
Oh
unable
no.
to. Time wasn't on his side anyway, so that will be 8 for WGW. Going into the
Unfortunate.
Switching sides.
WGW does have that 8-4. That was beautiful. The Yoru tried so hard to go clear angles with C on C with his ult, and honestly, it worked beautifully. Yoru ult is very good at acting like a human Sova drone, basically, and it goes a lot faster and it clears a lot more. That allowed his team to be able to just get on site without having to re-clear very much. So, with all this util that they have, I believe that the swap may be in their favor. I wonder how the Sova's gonna defend A with the start, because he is
Scanning
overwhelmed.
ahead.
This is gonna be a little scary.
Yeah, I mean, they're just running it down on him. Builder finds Venta in mid, though. Looking like an overextension. Do they think about Dodd? TP's out at the right time. Dodd's just walking down.
Surprise.
Doesn't think about the other angles. It's 3v5. No lake of damage on the side of Dodd, though. Though average is taken down low. It's gonna be a tough retake.
I'm out of here.
Spike being thrown. Ooh, no, yes. Match is sitting in that smoke and clears it out. It's gonna be a good retake. Costa finds one. Creek
One
finds a
enemy
second.
remaining.
Match finds a third. Now it's down to Creek in a 1v2. Will he be able to pull this off?
Last player standing.
Unable to find one, but Builder's so good on trading. to the
Placing
teammate.
sentry.
Excuse me. Overlord does take their 5th round in the first first round of the half.
Albot out.
I do also see that they got pretty good attack util, and they all used it really, really well last round. With the other teams, with WGW's defense, it does look like Cypher's gonna try to hold down that C area, as that is a pretty hard retake for their team. At least with the util they got.
Yeah. Mid space being taken though. Oh, Dodd barely doesn't get cleared. And I mean, they can just leave him here and then stack the rest of the sides. Alarm bot tripped on C by Creek though. They know something's up, but he's already gone. Right as he was there, he's just gone. No, yes, so looking to re-explore into mid. Thinks about Dodd. Does he fully clear him? No, they both will miss each other. Oh, jump spot! Out by Match, taken down by Jack, though. They're re-clearing mid. No, finds one. God.
Defeated.
Oh! Too clean.
Wow.
No, yes, finds a second. Hunting for more. 2 away. If he gets both of these kills, he's having
enemy
such a
remaining.
theory.
Recon.
Finds
Revealing
one.
area.
Now it's just up to Venta. Get him that kill. Or the death. It doesn't matter. He's going for the knife.
What a
That's-
round. That
Hot
was
astray.
wow. That round was very interesting. I saw that lurk mid, they tried to let them use space for that, but the lurk from No seemed to kind of stop that in their tracks. Cypher set off that alarm bot and then started running off, and what that ended up doing was that made the attacks have to re-clear all of those angles, because as much as they want to believe that that was the only one flank, you never know, especially when you do have info, so they needed to re-clear all of it, which stalled out time. They just couldn't capitalize off of it with the picks that Sova got working.
Get stuck here on site. Finding one. Smoke. Big find one as well. But taken down. Venta finds one with his molly. A lot of
Wow.
damage though, even on
Placing
this
swarm
bonus.
grenade.
They're looking for another pick before they plant though, but WGW are just playing so disciplined. Venta does have this judge though. Could do wonders for them or could screw them over. tap again. WgW, they're just playing for the retake, not to deny plant. They know they have so much time. They're reclearing into CT here. They'll hear it. They know.
Portal closed.
But will they elect to just hit C, or will they rotate? They're just planning on C. 3v2 retake, both of them knocked down decently low. But match. It's also pretty low here. KO Knife spots out the KJ and Builder. Flash comes out. Will they clear the smoke? They know something's up. Vento gets taken down by Average. 2v2 now. They don't know where the spike is planted. Spots it out. Match smokes the bomb. They just have to stick. They're both wrapping around. Do they think about this?
One enemy
Match
remaining.
has it.
Last
Casso
player
has his
standing.
Bucky. Upgrades it. 1v1.
Concentrate,
Oh my
Sova.
god! So sharp. Takes down Builder. And barely saves them from losing the round. And their economy.
Overlord was so close in winning that bonus, and they honestly did a beautiful job of getting down at least 3 to 4 people for the to get them off their guns. And something else I saw was WgW was just sitting in garage. They had so much info on that on Killjoy and Yoru, and they could have absolutely pushed them with those numbers, but they forced a retake anyway, and it got them that round. Yoru and Killjoy tried so hard to play around that clock, but
Scanning ahead.
WgW knew that they had the time advantage there with them not having to plant.
Runner, yeah, spotted out on this jump spot though. Also, does he think about Jackson short? Barely misses the timing. Well, Jackson or Casso win this out, neither do. In fact, no damage taken for either of the sides. They're both,
Portal
both
closed.
teams are playing patient, but it seems like they're regrouping for an A hit. Casso probably just gonna play retake, honestly. I mean, 1v4, what are you gonna do? Kill all 4 while they're all swinging you? Not sure about that. Dodges the drone.
Who's next?
Might find one before he gets out, but it seems like this Yoru is gonna spot him out and just play full retake. I like this combo. He missed everything, but
Spike planted.
Builder finds Dodd in mid, traded out though. That's their dive duelist. Only duelist, I should say. And now, I mean, it opens up the flank for Creek. Do they think about it? He's so fast, they're just waiting for him.
Scanning ahead.
Overlord has to think something is up now. No, yes, taken down by Creek though. Casso full blinded. Average finds one on match. Now it's a 2v2. Penta is so low. Average throwing out these flashes. Running back main. Not taken down. And the time is
Player standing.
has to
One enemy remaining.
They will not find the round. Overlord. Take for 7.
Unfortunate. WgW tried to play a retake, but I think they were struggling to get everyone on board of going. I don't quite know what happened there, but Overlord did get it. They didn't have enough time to full on retake and get the defuse
Yeah,
down.
but call up E10. Sorry, French on to call up E10.
They did seem to go a little late. But we'll see what they do going into this.
Seems like
Just do it next time, do it next
hit
round.
here. Regrouped out of C, it's just free. With an outlaw, unable to find anything. Average takes him down. 10 HP though, and it's just Match is gonna hear all of this, unable to steady the shots with this bandit. Now, tough
Spike
retake
planted.
here. Venta has this shotgun again. We've seen this guy with the shotgun twice now. Maybe he can do something average. Pushing up towards the smoke. Risky, but could get them around. If he was playing in that, he would have been done.
Portal closed.
They're just being delayed. Venta taken down.
One enemy
Costa
remaining.
finds one, but Drax too good with the shot. Mad. Oh, a little whiffy. What?
Oh! Again, that retake got stopped on the unfortunate part, but do we want to talk about that? The stare down?
I don't think we need.
This town is big enough for the two of us.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, it does look like we got a timeout. I personally don't quite know who from yet, but...
I'll mute the stream, please. I need to fix something.